Hey guys, I'm Sanjay. Hope you're safe and doing fine. So, cricket is a game of records. We've seen some record breaking innings, partnerships, and matches. But if there's one man who defines the term record breaking, it's him. The God. The man who revolutionized the game. The man whose name have become synonymous with cricket in India. While most 16-year-olds are aspiring to play for their states at the under 16 and under 18 levels and go on to represent the nation in the under 19 World Cup, Sachin at 16 was busy making his mark at the international level. None have been able to dominate the game and conquer the hearts of billions as Sachin did. You know, you can be very good for some time or reasonably good for a long time. But if you're very good for a long time, you're called Sachin Tendulkar and you get numbers like these. To give you some perspective, here's the list of some of the greatest batsmen the game has seen along with their total career runs. To the bottom of the list, we see some modern day greats like Hashim Amla, Chris Gayle and AB de Villiers. Above whom are some magnificent players like Chandrapal and Lara. There's Virat Kohli. As we go up the list, we see some truly world class batsmen. There's Rahul Dravid, the ever underrated Kallis, Mahela, Ponting and Sangakkara. And there's Sachin, in a league of his own, completely isolated. Now that we have an idea of the kind of record we're dealing with, let's look at some players who at one point in time looked like they could break Sachin's record. Alistair Cook. Cook in June 2016 became the 12th and the youngest ever to go past the 10,000 run milestone in tests. He was 31 years old and had age on his side. Plus, he was fit and the hunger to score was intact. Sachin Tendulkar's mountainous feat of 15,921 test runs was well within sight. Many believed that he would be the one who could go on to break Sachin's record. 1. He had age on his side. And 2. England played 12 to 15 tests in a year, which is more than any other nation. But he suffered a dip in form and retired from international cricket at 33, with 12,254 test runs against his name. That is, 3,667 runs short of Sachin's tally. If Cook continued to score at his career average of 45.35, it would have taken him 3.5 more years to surpass Tendulkar. He would have been 37 by that time, which is perfectly fine as per modern standards, but it wasn't to be, and Sachin's record stands. Let's now look at Virat Kohli. To call Virat Kohli a run machine would be an understatement. Kohli has been in surreal form with the willow over the past 5 years. No bowling attack has been able to dislodge him, and he has emerged as the best ODI batsman of the modern era. The batting gladiator is considered by many as one of the greatest batsmen of all time, and Kohli has numbers to back that claim. When a batsman scores 16 in ODI, you say he's had a decent outing. If he averages 60 for a series, you'd think he's played really well. If he averages 60 in a calendar year, you'd say he's in exceptional form. Right? Not after you meet this man who averages 60 for his career. In fact, in ODIs, year 2018 was so incredible that if he got out after making 100, it would statistically be considered an off game for him as he was averaging a ridiculous 133. So, let's compare Virat's numbers to Sachin's. Sachin's total career runs 34,357. Virat's career runs as of today 21,901. Virat's currently 31. Looking at his fitness levels and passion for the game, we can easily see him play till he's 38. That is 7 more years. Here's Virat's test runs by year. He scored over 1000 runs in 2016, 17 and 18. Let's assume that his averages dip as he gets older, just like any other human. Human? Which I sometimes doubt when I watch him bat. Suppose he scores 1000 runs for the next 2 years, 800 for the next 2 and 600 in his final 3 years. Now let's look at his ODIs. He scored over 1200 runs in 2017, 18 and 19. So it's safe to assume that he'll score 1200 for the next 2 years, 1000 for the next 2 and 800 in his final 3. If there's one format where Virat has a massive advantage compared to Sachin, is T20Is. So, take a guess on how many T20I runs does Sachin have. Hint, it's a number very close to him. Yup, he has 10 runs in his T20I career. And here's Virat, who somehow manages to average an absurd 50.8 in T20Is. We can easily see him score 300 runs in a year. So based on this modest calculation, Virat will end up with 36,201 by the time he's 38, which is 1,244 runs ahead of Sachin. That is, if things go reasonably well, Kohli is healthy and doesn't suffer a massive dip in form. Kohli looked up to Tendulkar when he was growing up, and he might well be the man who overtakes his idol's records by the time his career is over. Only time will tell if Virat can do it. But I'm certain that if he doesn't, we will not see Sachin's record break during our lifetimes. So there you have it guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Let me know in the comments below what video you want me to make next and also tips on how I can improve. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.